Wow, you can actually strum now. I'm going to show you 10 incredible features in Ableton Live 12 that have not only amplified my creative flow, but also has made the process of crafting music 10 times more enjoyable. Whether you're a seasoned producer or just starting out, these features are game changers that will change the way you create with Ableton Live. Let's explore how each one can bring a new dimension in your music journey, especially in drum and bass. Alright, this is one of my favorite features in Live 12. Finally, we got strumming. So here's a 3-chord progression here. Then under the transform panel, select strum. The way this works is if we increase the high parameter, we get a forward leaning strum. Negative values will have a reverse strum, so from high to low. But notice if we use negative values on the high parameter, it precedes the grid. You might want to use the low parameter using positive values. You will get you a similar descending strum. Similarly, negative values will get that strum. Now take note, the maximum size of the strum links to your grid size. So let's say if we have eighth notes, then the maximum size would be here. If you had quarter notes, then your maximum grid strum size will be that. Now, positive tension values will make it go from slow to fast. Whereas negative tension values will go fast to slow with these strum. Amazing stuff. Check this out. R&B meets DNB. Dope. Here's my next favorite feature. Time warping MIDI notes. Jump up heads will love this one. Check this out. Select time warp under the transform menu once again, and using these two knobs, increase one or the other. Now you get decelerating pluck basses, just like Disrupta as well as the Stutter House crew. Watch what happens when you add a second node. Super fun. Try turning on the quantize button. Nastiness. Check it over this beat. Where are my jump up heads at? Alright, I love this new feature, swapping your samples for other similar samples. So I have a drum kit here. Turn on the swap button, then use the arrows to create a completely new drum kit. The algorithm does a really good job finding samples that sound similar. Try locking the samples you like to change only the other samples. Amazing way to create brand new breaks and drum loops. Here's a neat little feature. You can now split notes to your grid size. Here's a bass line. Notice my grid is on eighth notes. Highlight the notes, Control or Command E. Try with different grid size. Here's a triplet mode. Fun stuff. By the way, today's video is sponsored by LANDR, and I'm currently using their monthly service called LANDR Studio Pro, which provides you an assortment of tools to help you create, master, and even distribute your music. LANDR Studio Pro also gives you access to their world-renowned AI mastering, which now comes as a plugin, which you see here. If you want to see the LANDR mastering plugin in action, see this video here where I mastered 5 tunes with this plugin. What's amazing with this plugin is now you can master your track right from your DAW using their proprietary AI algorithm. Essentially, it gets your track sounding balanced and sweet across any sound system and ready for release. Perfect if you're not savvy with mastering and you want to save money from a mastering engineer. Their monthly service also provides you unlimited distribution to all your favorite platforms such as Spotify and Apple Music. Just upload your music to the platform, it'll do the rest for you. With LANDR Studio Pro, you also get access to an extensive library of plugins and samples. Here's a look at their plugin collection through LANDR Studio. You'll find that it also includes popular tools like Ableton Lite and Analog Lab Intro. The selection is thoughtfully curated, especially for those who are just beginning their music production journey. It's user-friendly and perfectly tailored to help newcomers find their footing in the world of production. Here's their sample library, a number of different packs depending on the genre you want to make. I've saved a collection of some of my favorite breaks in their library. So rest assured, there's enough samples if you do DNB. Not to mention, they have a pretty extensive library of online video courses and tutorials. Their Ableton course seems pretty in-depth. Not to mention, they even have tutorials for FL Studio and Logic Pro, as well as mixing and mastering. Finally, I thought it was pretty neat. There's a collaboration section where you can share and chat with other musicians, as well as connect with potential collaborators. If you click on that, you can see their network of other producers and musicians which you can collaborate with. If you go under Hire a Pro, you can even hire session musicians. For example, you might be looking for a saxophone or horn player to play that riff over your track. And this is a perfect way to start. You can see it starts from 19 bucks and up, which is not bad. It's pretty neat that all this is included in LANDR Studio Pro. Especially love that the mastering plugin is included, as well as the extensive sample library plugins, as well as distribution services. If you want to learn more about subscribing to LANDR Studio Pro, or if you want to buy a perpetual license for LANDR mastering plugin, you can learn more about that all down in the links below. And from what I can see, their Black Friday sale is on right now, so check it out and save while you can. The generative features are insane. You can generate new melodies and chords with a click of a button. Go to Generate and choose Stacks to create new chord progressions. Choose a root key, and then using this pattern icon, drag up and down to find new chords. Inverting the voicing is easy as using this knob. Let's add a new chord. We're gonna go up to F with the root note with this one. Let's try a different chord combination. Amazing for generating new ideas. And now you can humanize MIDI notes. Check this MIDI pattern. Go over to the humanize and enable it and increase the humanization percentage. No more robotic drums. Super fun. The stretch parameter is pretty interesting too. Producers, I'm curious what you do with this function. The new distortion effect called Roar is pretty primo. Try it on some bass sounds or amen breaks. Check this out. Sounds super warm and analog. Try the different modes. There's even multi-band mode. Distort the low end first. Do the mids. Here's the highs. And you can set a different distortion mode on each band. I'm using tube here. Let's try some other ones. Here's the before and after. There's even a compression module here, as well as a feedback module. Insane. The new synth Meld is pretty insane too. Each wavetable is pretty much a completely different engine. This one here is kind of like a unison mode thing. We choose harmonic FM, it's a completely different engine. Notice the two knobs are completely different parameters now. Imagine adding roar on top of this as well. Here's a really nasty Reese I made with Meld. Once again, add roar on top. Hear it all together with some beats. Nasty results. The connect notes function is pretty handy as well. Let's say you have a basic bass line pattern such as this one, and you want to fill it in and make it a more complicated bass. Choose connect in the transform panel, and then using this apply button will add new notes. Increasing density will apply more notes. Increasing the spread will just increase the range of notes chosen. Change the rate of notes for different note lengths. Really handy to help you find new ideas. Obviously, you clean up the notes, remove anything that doesn't sound good, and you're on your way to creating new and awesome bass lines. The arpeggiate MIDI function is quite handy as well. Let's say you have a chord progression like the one we had earlier. Choose arpeggiate. And then you can change the different iterations by using the dials here. Choose different arpeggiation patterns. Super fun, and once again, all these new features really help with the creative process, helping you generate new ideas. Really awesome if you're stuck for ideas or you need some inspiration. Alright, so those are my top 10 favorite features in Live 12 for drum and bass. Let's listen to that R&B drum and bass track one more time. Ah, that strum is so satisfying. All right, and that's a wrap on my top 10 favorite features on Ableton Live 12, especially for drum and bass production. Dive in, experiment, and elevate your music. And by the way, if you want to support, I have a number of sample packs, preset packs, and Ableton kits, all to help you along your journey. You can learn more down in the links below. My name is Stranger. If you want to improve your music production, especially with dance music and drum and bass, this channel is for you. Help me reach 100k subs by hitting the subscribe button. And hey, do you want to learn how to arrange drum and bass? Check these videos up here.